on today's Political Dugouts Dinner and Debate.
Waste management has absolutely, the record of deceit and violations is surpassed by no one.
Do you remember a time, a homemade apple pie, big cars and baseball? You know, when we used to work together. This man hasn't lost sight of that dream. 35-year political veteran Jim Dantona is on a mission with Political Dugouts, Dinner and Debate. Because no matter what side you're on, one thing always brings people together. No, not that. Food. We're serving up politics and cannoli to the winning debate. And me? I'm just here for the dessert.
First of all, cheers, guys, for keeping
cheers.
this so civil,
And
first and foremost. And we should probably introduce our guests.
Yes.
By the way, this is called Political Dugout. We're serving up the best in politics and serving up cannoli to the winning debate. You're like, am I going to get to talk? Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
No, Lou and I go back. We're by the way, we're Italian Americans, fellow Italian Americans. They know
Trouble.
parents. We knew each other's parents and everything. So we go back a long ways, even though we have some differences on some issues. We always stay friends. So Lou, thank you very much for being here,
Well, thanks
bud.
for having me.
Oh no, love to
Well, I
have
think
you.
it's interesting. You kind of have an environmental consulting company, right? Or it is an environmental consulting company, which is appropriate because I think we're talking about waste management. Waste management, especially here in the Los Angeles County area, has been controversial as well. We just shut down a landfill that took us a while over in Sun Valley. Bradley landfill was finally shut down, but they've turned that into a recycling center. So fill me in on what's going on in Simi Valley, and was it the same type of transfer? Or was it a transfer station? What was going on?
Well, actually, you know, I'd like to start with Lou because basically I opposed the expansion of a landfill for a long time. But Lou had the committee that looked into all the details, and I think Lou probably can articulate the position a little bit better.
In Simi, the application was to raise the height 192 feet, and they ultimately were approved. So when you think about that's a 19-story building on top of not what it is now, but what it will be when it's built out in 2035. It was really a very, very significant expansion to put it in the mega landfill class, where it would be over 100 million tons at capacity. So it would be a huge landfill. And the objective that they have is Puente Hills closing in Los Angeles. Los Angeles shipping by rail at over $100 a ton, with station at Bradley. So all the garbage from LA that's now going to Puente Hills, which is the largest landfill in the United States in terms of daily tonnage, that garbage will have nowhere to go, and as much as they can take to Simi Valley, if they got their expansion approved by the county, which they did, would come to Simi Valley. So Simi Valley would take the place of Puente Hills.
The fact of the matter is there are hazardous waste sites in the middle of the desert. I think one is in New Mexico, one is Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. Kern County. Those are the places where this should be going and isn't going. And yet, you know, they basically have, you know, the state of California as well as the county of Ventura, basically, I hate to say it, bought off on the fact that somehow they're not creating a danger to the people of Simi Valley, Moore Park, and everybody else. It's going into aquifers. We don't know what's going to happen to this thing. And Simi already sits below the Santa Susana Field Laboratory, which is already a time bomb ticking. So with me, I mean, waste management has absolutely the record of deceit and violations, and I think Lou would agree with this, is surpassed by no one in that industry. They have more fines and they have more violations than anyone in the industry.
They're a very good member of the community. They give a lot of money to the little local charities. They give about $200,000 a year to the little Boys and Girls Club and the YMCA and those things. They give to all the city council members' re-election committees, and they give to all their little pet projects. And our task force was formed by a city council member. She's the mayor pro tem now. And so when she said, my city's happy with the deal, then we dropped our lawsuit and went, because we weren't out to make a name for ourselves. We were just doing an assigned task, which was to fight this awful project. But when our leader said the fight's over, for us the fight was over.
You know, the problem I had with them, not with you, but certainly with Waste Management, was they never let the real truth come out. I mean, their whole thing was this landfill was gonna literally top to where it could come with the trash coming from Ventura County, which was absolutely a lie. And then they pay city of Simi $100 million, which sounds like a lot of money, but over 50 years, it's $2 million a year. To me, it seems like we kind of let the fox guard the hen house on this one, right?
Seems like you guys are on the same page and you're on the same side. But I'm feeling a lot of passion, and I'm confused.
Well, since I won the debate and Lou has already agreed to it, we'll call this one a draw.
But Jim, he does have llamas.
Well, the llamas make him kind of a cuddly kind of guy, and that part of it's really good. He has a wonderful wife and a wonderful daughter. However, in terms of that part of it, that having said that, and he's a good friend, I still think that somehow our governmental body, both in Simi Valley and Ventura County, let us totally down in terms of doing the type of homework and the type of investigation they should have. And now that we're in such a predicament, now the state of California is basically overseeing it, and they could care less. All the landfills are closing down. We are, if I'm not mistaken, the largest landfill, or one of the largest landfills in California as we speak. Never in a million years would I have thought that would have been the case for Simi Valley. I'd have to draw.
Dessert. Well, as we say on the political dugout, no matter what side of the issue you're on, we can always break bread together. So let's do that. I'm hungry.
Perfect.
Now, we are here at Malbec in Toluca Lake. The food here is incredible. All Argentinian. Have some.
Wait a minute, take some of this. Before they take it from you, Lou, take it.
You take it back so fast. If you take it back fast, you don't pay for it.
Oh, no, you.
For more of today's featured dessert, debate, and recipes, go to politicaldugout.com. On the next episode of Political Dugout's Dinner and Debate.
For me, being late to school is a student attendance issue, not a criminal justice issue.
And I came from a pretty Italian-American family that believed you had certain responsibilities.
Stay tuned and subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking right here and automatically be entered to win a gourmet dinner for two. But it's BYOD, that's bring your own debate.